Hey guys, so today I have my April favorites. I actually didn't do a March favorites. This kind of has a little bit of March thrown in there as well. But I have a lot of new stuff to show you guys that I'm really excited about that I don't think I've talked about, at least in a favorites video. So I hope you guys like it, and let's get started. Oh wait, no, JK. Before we get started, I do want to let you guys know that there's a jet coming. Really? Why? Every time. What I actually want to let you guys know is that my ombre hair video is coming. I know I said it would be the next video, but JK, I lied. So, no, I didn't lie. I just prematurely stated something incorrect. So the ombre hair video will be coming. I need to edit it, but I wanted to just put this one up because it is that time of the month, shall we say. So, there's that. Alright, so let's get right into it. I have a skincare favorite, and it is this little Tarte Pure Maracuja Oil, little deluxe sample sort of thing. At Sephora, they have that little duo set that I showed in a haul at some point with this and the eye cream. The eye cream is cool and everything, I just don't really feel like eye cream is a thing that I need to speak about, but I love this stuff. So, I still am a little weird about putting oil on my face, but this stuff really works. I was having a real issue with dryness on my face. I was using a regular moisturizer, but it didn't seem to be cutting it. I use it at night only. If you use it during the day, I think it makes my face a little bit too oily, but it just does really nice. I was having dryness like on my upper cheek area and then kind of around my nose too, and this seems to be doing the job of totally curing that, and it didn't break me out or anything like that. I really like it. So if you're curious about it, I would definitely try the sample size because the full size I believe is over $40. It's pretty pricey. I don't know if I would go as far as buying that. I don't know if I love it that much, but this is a really nice little thing to have. Alright, so I have two eyeliner favorites. The first one is from Jordana. I got this at Walgreens. I believe Jordana's at Walgreens and possibly at Ulta. I might be making that up in my head, but I know it's a little hard to track down. But I think these are totally worth it. These are the 12-hour made to last liquid eyeliner pencils. I know a ton of brands are doing the whole liquid pencil sort of concept, but I love this stuff. I did swatch it because I filmed this earlier. It didn't turn out so well. It's this black right here. It's super opaque. It smudges well, but it sets really nicely. Even when you smudge it, it still holds that pigmentation, which is something I've had difficulty with. The NYX pencil that I bought previously to this one, I was going to try to use that one up, but it was honestly just not cutting it for me. I love this Jordana pencil. It's very high up there with my Milani. I'm not quite sure which one I like better yet, but they are very comparable, and I really like both of them. This one is in the shade Black Point. They have a brown, they have a green, which is another one I have. I think there's a blue and a purple as well, so there's a small range, but kind of a nice mix there. Also, this is only about $3, which is really nice. So if you're willing to hunt them down at your Walgreens, I highly recommend it because I love this thing. It's really good. The other eyeliner, speaking of NYX, this is actually from the same line. This is the slide-on pencils. The black one, as I mentioned, wasn't really a huge fan. Kind of disappointed. But this shade is Jewel, and it's a really cool, like, maroony purple color with a sort of golden shimmer situation going on. It's swatched next to it. I doubt you can see it. I'll do a close-up so you guys can see a little bit better. But this is a really nice shade. I love the goldeny, warm shades for my eyes. As you can probably tell, I'm wearing that sort of look today. I use this smudged under the black liner, actually, so I am wearing both of these today. But I just put it a little bit on the outer outer portion of my lower lash line. I really like it. I like it a whole lot better than the black one. I think maybe colors are just a little bit better for them. I don't know, but I dig it. Alright, moving on, I have a mascara favorite. I'm not even sure if this one is still sold in stores. I bought this at Big Lots like a few months ago, so I don't know if it's at Big Lots. It's kind of like a hit or miss sort of thing. But I have the Lash Stiletto Voluptuous from Maybelline. This is also the waterproof version, which is the whole reason I picked it up. I always am attracted to waterproof mascaras because they're more likely to hold curl for me. That is my biggest issue, as I've said before. So this one has a really cool wand. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but it has a curved wand, just slightly. And I use it with the curved side up so that when I apply it, it like pushes the lashes up like that, and I do feel like that helps it to hold the curl because when you're applying it, it's just adding that little extra voluptuousness. So I really like this. It holds the curl, which is again my biggest problem, and it is very difficult for me to find mascaras that actually do what they say they're going to do. I like this stuff, and I'm wearing falsies today, but it's because I'm filming. But usually, or at least for the past couple weeks, I haven't been wearing falsies. I've been just wearing this, and I really like it. So I'm Yeah, okay. I don't know what I was going to say there. I have a brow product. This is from Daiso. If you don't know what Daiso is, it's a little Japanese chain sort of store where everything is around $150. So this is one of their eyebrow products. They have a ton and they change all the time. But this is like a little duo thing. I liked it mainly, let's be real, because it was pink. But it has the pencil on one side, and this is all I have left. I've been using this non-stop for the past 2 months, I guess. And then the other side has a spoolie, which I actually never had a brow spoolie, or one specifically for your brows. And I find this very, very convenient to just brush through before I do my brows, because it's just, I don't know why I didn't have one before. I probably should have jumped on that bandwagon at some point, but here I am. I really like this. It works really well. It does the job. I think since it's made like by Asia, actually I don't even know. This is made in Korea. Since it's made by Asians, or with Asians in mind, I'm not speaking well right now. I do feel like the color suits me better than if I were to buy something in the traditional drugstore, so I'm a fan. This is good. I have one concealer favorite. I have talked about this in a favorites video before, but I have to mention it again. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Effect and Radiant Glow Concealer. It's in this cool, awesome orange packaging. Did I just say cool, awesome? Okay. I have the shade Very Fair. I love this stuff. I've had a really weird sleep schedule the past month and a half. It's been not so great. And it's been manifesting itself on my face through dark circles, but this stuff is really good. I think it's the best under eye concealer I've ever tried, and I love it. Again, I've talked about it before, and I've mentioned that I've only seen it at Walmart. Granted, like that one time that I went to Walmart, I haven't been there since, and it was I picked it up then. I haven't seen it at any other drugstore, so I'm not sure if it's a Walmart exclusive, at least here in the States. A bunch of other people elsewhere have said that it's, you know, available other places, so that's cool. But I love this stuff. I definitely recommend trying it if you have dark circle issues or just want like a brightening sort of concealer. No, Jet, please don't. Okay, moving on to eyeshadow. I have a base favorite, I guess. You guys will see, I definitely love this thing. It's the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bold Gold. I've used this in several tutorials, or at least I think I have. I know I've used it in at least 2. I could be making that up entirely. I think that's right. But clearly, I loved it. It's gone. It is just, it's gone. I scraped out pretty much all I could do, or all I could use today, and I don't even think there's one full use left in here. I mean, it is just, I loved this stuff. I use it under every gold shadow, every olive green shadow that I have. I mean, I do gold eyes very, very often, so I went through this really just, I love this stuff. It's a really great base. I do recommend the Color Tattoos as eyeshadow bases. I don't have particularly oily lids, so I don't really need to prime them before I use this or anything. I've heard that's been an issue for other people, so that's just something to consider. But again, I love this. I will definitely repurchase it. Now that it's empty, I have other empty products that I've been saving in a bag. I've never actually done an empties video, I don't think. So, if you guys are curious, I've never really been into them either, but if you guys like empties videos and you want to see one from me, feel free to leave a request in the comments, because then I'll actually consider doing it. But if you don't want to see it, then we're all good, and let's move on to the next product. Alright, this is probably going to be no surprise to you. The Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I love this thing. It's kind of an unhealthy obsession because I get really excited to use this in the morning because it smells like chocolate. Like, it literally makes my day, which, you know, when an eyeshadow palette makes your day, I don't know what that says about you, so there's that. But it's so, I just love this thing. Granted, I have not used all the shades. I stick to pretty much the same ones every day, which I have no problem with because they're very wearable and exciting and they smell good. So this shade right here in particular is called Creme Brulee. I love this shade. It's a golden color, but I have a lot of gold shadow, so compared to my usual, it's not quite as yellowy gold. It's more, it almost has like a pinkiness to it, which is kind of weird, but I like it a lot. So that shade, I'm wearing it today on my lids, and I've been wearing it so often. Also, this shade right here, I think it's called Cherry Cordial. I could be making that up too, but I believe that's correct. Is very, very similar to MAC Sketch. I told my story about how my MAC Sketch literally disappeared from my palette. I have no idea where it went. I think the MAC eyeshadow fairy decided that she didn't want me to have it anymore. I honestly don't know where it went, and I was very depressed because it was one of my favorites. And this shade totally reminds me of it. Now I feel like I don't need to go out and repurchase my MAC Sketch anymore. Let's see. I really love this matte highlight color as well as this brown here that I used in the crease today. Love this palette. It's very versatile. It smells really nice. I have 2 nail polish favorites, and these are I'm obsessed. These are so freaking exciting. These are both by China Glaze. The first one is Son of a Peach, and the next one is Grass is Lime Greener. Now, Son of a Peach came out last year, and then Grass is Lime Greener, that's the second time I've done that. Grass is Lime Greener came out this year, but I bought both of them on Amazon, and because I'm really too lazy to even try to track them down elsewhere, so I love these things. As you can tell, they're actually, I don't know if they're going to show up true to color on camera, but they are incredibly bright, like neon bright, but they're not the traditional neons. Like they're creamy, like milky neons, if that makes any sense. They're incredibly bright. I must say though, formula, not so great. They're not the easiest to work with, but totally worth it if you're willing to work with them because the colors are just outstanding. I'm wearing dark nails right now because I had these on before this and I was just like, color overload. I did put Son of a Peach on my toes though. It's a really cool color for that. But I love both of these. They are very exciting and they're so pretty. Yay! Okay. I have one last favorite. It is the Batiste Fruity and Cheeky Cherry Dry Shampoo. And to be honest, I don't really use this particular one for the typical dry shampoo purposes. I'll even use this on clean hair because it smells so good. It's just, whoa. Why? Why did that just happen? Okay, well then. It just smells so wonderfully nice. I've had a really weird sleep schedule, so that kind of affects my shower schedule as well. So I've been just adding a little bit of this sometimes. It smells really freaking awesome. Don't worry, I've been washing my hair a lot, but I'm just saying. I do think, formula-wise, I don't know if this is all in my head, but I feel like the original one works better as far as the actual function of dry shampoo goes. But this one just smells so good. I love it. Okay. Really quickly, I have one last favorite I forgot to mention. I figured I would throw it in here while I'm filming my product close-ups and stuff. But it's this Kate Spade bangle. I love this thing. I got it for Christmas from a family member, and I loved it when I got it. It's very classy and classic, but I just never really wore it until this past month. I've been wearing the heck out of it. I just really like it. It's a thin black and gold bangle. I just really love it. I don't know. I've been just crazy about this thing. So I thought I would mention it because I have been wearing it a ton. So that is that. Okay, bye. Okay, so as far as outfit of the days at the end of the video, I think I'm going to put in like 7 since I skipped March. Maybe I'll do top 10. Should I do top 10? Well, you can't really answer me because it's already going to happen at the end of the video. I guess it'll be a surprise. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!